And Untitled Qigong, once you learn how to, you are very conscious about your structure. Okay? And the structure not right, you feel the structure weakness. And so usually when you stand for a while, and you feel the pulling of it. Oftentimes, here, the shoulder and the scapula. Because you need to make it stronger and the alignment. We're going to go to the pushing, and you started to know that, hey, when you push and you're working with the people, they feed you back. When they push you and you move one area, some people this way, this area are weak, the hip are weak. Or when you push it, this go this way, the shoulder are weak, the neck are weak, because all you have to do is tightening the neck a little bit and get the structure right in the chest. So now when you have that, so that when you're standing still and the body gonna feed you back, hey, when you feel tension and pain and very sore and tired, that area is the weakness. And you strengthening by bone breathing, put more chi in that, put more attention into that weakness. Now it feeds you back and make your structure stronger. So human structure is, we use the structure so much in everything, you know. Okay? The spine, the spinal cord, okay? The whole spinal cord, are we talking about that? The Big Dip, the Big Dipper and the Pole Star, okay? They have a force pull the earth. And now we know that the pole star, North Pole and South Pole, pull the earth tilt on 22.5 degree tilt. And now some scientists think that this is very important because this is how our earth survives. That is the key. Because when the North and South Pole pull 22.5 degree, so we expose the equator to the sun. Now, this earth can have living things. But if we don't have the North Pole Star and South Pole pull us in tilting this way, and like the other 7 planets don't have that. So, it cannot have any living thing there. Yeah, no life. Okay, because the exposure to the sun too much, because we're part of the sun. So if you imagine that the earth, no pole star pull on the North Pole, and who's going to pull us? The sun going to pull us. So if the sun tilt the North Pole to the sun, so all these areas are so hot, and the water are boiling, everything die. And the rest of the planet is icy cold. And anyhow, when you go to that level, we have no atmosphere at all anymore, because the weather either too cold or either too hot, it evaporates all the water. So that's why Mars, we think it's a Martian. We don't have many Martian, huh? Too bad. Huh? They go up there, they walk around and standing up. And, sorry, no Martian up there. We don't know where they hide, and they maybe hide under the ground. But this is very hard life to live in a Mars. Because in the daytime, what happened? Oh my God, it burned to death. And at night, what? Too cold. They cannot hold anything. Even very close to us, they cannot, no living thing. So that is a major key. So when we are when we if you believe that force, the force cannot be seen. You see, a magnetic force you cannot see, but it's a force. So if you believe that force pull the earth, and the Tao said, think back. If we live on the earth, will that force pull us? That is the key. If you believe that, when you stand and you feel, roll your eye, look up, and you feel, hey, a force pull me up. Okay? Now, the stand usually is your shoulder width. Okay? Some people, the legs are longer, and maybe the stand a little bit wider, but it's not too wide. Okay, from the beginning. Standing Qigong, moving Qigong, walking Qigong, that is what the whole thing, because we are, okay? Now, I want you to feel the power, okay? The first thing is the power of the silence. Relax, okay? So, first thing, some people, when you cannot sit too long, you can just stand up straight, okay? Loosen the knee a little bit. Now, if you can, sit down a little bit, okay? And loosening your back a little bit. And sink your chest a little bit. So the way that you have to find a comfort zone yourself. A comfort zone. And the whole key is the weight have to be going down on the heel. So try. So you're balancing between the toes and the heel. And you feel the weight on the heel. Okay? So the first theory is sit but not sit. The second theory is what? Fall but not fall. You're going to fall, you're going to fall, you're going to fall. That's how you're going to feel the force. Now you're going to feel the force. Okay? You're going to fall. You're going to fall. So when you put your weight on the heel, and you feel you're going to fall, you're going to fall. Human, because we stand up. So human fall, we call what? A tower of falling. Oh, that is serious or not? A tower, we stand up tall. So the body very concerned about fall. And one simple theory, very easy to remember. When we sit, when we laying down, if you relax, we still use some muscle, laying down, okay? But when you sit up, you use nearly 200 muscle. When you're standing, you need nearly 300. But when you're walking, you use more. But when you're going to fall, every single muscle are so concerned about the fall. Every single muscle going to work to prevent you fall. But people don't train how to fall. But one day you will fall. That is the key. Okay? So the whole thing in the Tao is fall but not fall. Okay? At home, if you can get on a wall, if you are afraid to hit on the wall, you get an old mattress on the wall. And you can fall more. Okay? And sometimes when you get to a level, it's a lot of fall. Okay? The force coming is shooting you, and you're going to fall. Okay? And the more you try to steal, the more force coming. Okay? So the more you steal, the more force coming. But that force have to be, all the structure have to go down to the heel. Okay? So when you between the fall but not fall, fall but not fall, fall but not fall, okay? And you keep on relaxing, a fall. And when you get the fall but not fall, in that power to one level, you're going to fall. All the body muscle train, because they're so concerned we are falling. So when you go up to one age, okay, the most fearful thing is about what? When the older people, what the most fearful thing? Well, yeah. And you fall and you're not going to get up. A lot of people, they're never going to get up. Because they're so afraid to fall. And they don't train fall but not fall. Okay? So that is the first step. Is you step. When you lean your weight on the heel. You lean the weight on the heel. So you just go slow. Just go slow. So you're in the edge, gonna fall. Your edge gonna fall. And you're aware. You're aware another force on the top. The force that I'm talking about, the pole star. The pole star and the south pole. Okay, the pole star. They pull the earth, and we are also on the earth. And you believe that the pole star will pull us also, or not? Yeah, that's all. If you believe that, when you started to do, and you see, hey, I'm going to fall, and another force for me are pulling me upward. Another force for me are pulling me upward. And you're going to aware another force. Okay? This force is the earth gravitation force. Okay? And we have another force pull the earth tilt toward it. So there are over here, there are many forces here. And you have to align to the force. Okay? So you relax, but you feel your feet rooting, and upper part relax, and you feel it fall. So the next part, you have to make a door that cannot be fall. That is the key. A door cannot be fall. You know, you see the children, they have a door, and you push it, and it bounce back. You push it, and it bounce back. And that a very simple theory. The base is very strong, heavy. You put all the heavy thing on here, and the door cannot be fall. So the next part we want to do is pushing this. So put the hand here. You're pushing down. Okay, pushing down, and you sink down a little bit, and keep on pushing. So we say, and hand this tan tien down. Okay, and here, pushing down. Okay. Now, the next one is the back quad. So you're pushing the chi to the back. So this is the base. This is the base. So, you see, you push down. This is the base. This is the big base. Is especially when you do the pushing or rooting, you have always, when you push this one down, and the back, and now you feel the rooting is going down from the leg down to the ground. Okay, so when you stand, you train very, very simple. Feel this base strong in here. So we call the tan tien chi. Okay. Not while we're breathing. Because in the beginning, you can do inhale or you can do exhale. It's not better. But later on, not involved with the breathing. not involved with the breathing. So you inhale, exhale. Now we use the breathing, and you're pushing down, and you become training. And I tell you many times, I'm gonna fall, and suddenly, when I step something wrong, this one go on by itself. It get me grounding, and I'm not falling. Okay, okay. So the Dantian, inhale, exhale, or inhale and pushing down. Okay, so inhale, pushing down. Inhale, pushing down. Or exhale, so it can be either way. Okay, exhale and pushing down. Okay, so you pushing, you feel it put the power down to your leg and go down to the ground. And this is a packing, the packing of the energy into the leg. Because one of the people that do the free hand diving into the water. Yeah, packing chi here. Okay, so inhale, exhale. Now, if you're beginning training, you're pushing down. So front packing, back packing. Train it, and train that you're pushing down, and you feel you're grounding to the ground. Okay, so the same thing in the standing. Any position the same. Okay, you go into holding the golden urn. First thing, you are putting weight on the heel, and packing chi, and put the chi down. So now you feel here are grounded. And upper part, so we say root like a tree, and the branches expand out to the space, taking in the light. Because tree is better than us. It gets the light and the photosynthesis. They take the light and convert them into food. Okay. So that's why, and then they need the CO2 also. Okay. So. Okay, the tree, the fruit, Okay, so you see, you need this one strong. So one you do is the mind now. You feel you have a chi pushing down. Okay, and so all the stand is the same principle. You are fall but not fall on the heel. So you maintain on the toes and on the heel. And you're pushing the dantian, and you feel the power go right out to the heel and down to the earth. Okay? And aware the force are pulling you. And now if you get that kind of power, and you get the fall but not fall, the standing have a lot of power. Okay? The standing to get to have a lot of power. And now when you feel any weak structure, breathing into the structure. Breathe your chi into the bone structure and strengthening the bone structure. Okay? Okay. So this is the major part. You try. So I'm going to tell you that we call packing the chi. Okay. So you see, first thing, you need to pack chi in the lower chi. When you pack chi, so it's just like the mind process. When you do fight, you feel the chi. Okay. Now, on the back, the chi expand. So chi make all the bone strong. Chi make all the bone together and is strong. Okay. So when I'm pushing him, okay. So if he have one weakness, So you just put over there and you tell him, okay, pack chi in here, and when you expand the chi and you feel immediately when you pack chi into the weakness, the area gets strong. Because chi hold the whole structure together. So in the beginning, sometimes chi are not very distributed, okay? Now, turn this way, yeah. Now, the front push is difficult because you don't have much to lean back. So the front push is on the wrist. So the very important part is he has to pack chi on the spine, okay? So he pack chi, I tell you, not difficult. It's the mind process and training, okay? I want chi to go in, I want the chi to go into my spine. They have empty space. And you inhale, pack chi into it. So the first thing, if he have energy, if he can aware of the spine and pack chi in and aware the lower dantian, now he have a good structure, okay? So when he have good structure, he can hold, because this one involved with the chin and the spine, and this lower dantian. If you don't have this basic thing, basic packing chi in the lower in the lower part, and packing chi, every places can guide chi there, okay? So first thing, I touch him and let him push me. And when now I give him the force and the force counteract, now he started to now packing. So the people train by packing it. And you train them. You say, okay, your back weak, put more attention, put more energy into your spine, and the person learn. You learn. Learn by attention, and there are empty space. You can think and breathing chi into it. It's the same thing like here. You align the chi there, and now the chi pack. Okay? So let's try this side and front push, and find which side the person are weak. And if you know it, you say, okay, here weak. Put your attention into here, breathe more in, bring more chi in there, and you try again. And when the attention on the weakness, the chi is there. And it gets stronger immediately. So you train on the weak structure and strengthening it, okay?